Hey everyone, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. So today I have my February TBR, including Febregency and the Library Lovers Readathon, which is being hosted January 6th to the 19th. So let's just jump in. So the first part of my TBR is for Febregency, which is a readathon that I am co-hosting with Emma from The Bookish Princess, Jennifer Brooks, and Christy Lewis from Dostoevsky in Space. I will link my announcement video down below, and that way you can get all the details. The first prompt is to read a work that was popular during the Regency era or written by an author who lived during the Regency era, and that's from about 1795 to 1837. So for that, I'm reading Evelina by Frances Burney. This is a satire, and it's talking about life in 18th century London is really all I know about it. I've heard really, really good things, and I'd never heard about this book until last year, which is sad because it sounds amazing. So I think I'm really gonna like it. The second prompt is to read a Regency era poem. So for this, I don't have set poems that I want to read. I want to read a variety, definitely some William Wordsworth, John Keats, maybe some Coleridge. I'm just kind of open to whatever my mood takes me to, but I'm hoping to post some poetry readings on my channel. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, of some of the poems that I really, really like during this period, because I think out of all the periods of classic poetry, I think the Regency era, or the Romantic era, is definitely my favorite. Number 3 is to read a Regency era play, and for that I'm reading Lover's Vows, which if you've read Mansfield Park, you know what that play is. So I'm looking forward to seeing how I like it compared to Mansfield Park. Next is to read a work of nonfiction, either about the Regency era or written during the Regency era, and I'm going to read the journals of Dorothy Wordsworth, who was William Wordsworth's sister. I think it'll be really interesting. And last is to read a Regency era work or author referenced by Jane Austen or who influenced Jane Austen. So for this, I picked Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott. I have owned this book for probably 15 years and have yet to read it, which is really sad. But I've heard it's a lot of fun, very adventurous, set in 12th century England. Robin Hood, all of that is supposed to be in this. And this book, which is super tiny, is 600 something pages. So I think it'll be a pretty doable read this month. But I think this is the one that I'm most looking forward to. So next are my prompts for the Library Lover Readathon, which is a choose your own adventure readathon. I have the Cozy Companion adventure. So I will also link my announcement video down below so you can get all the details about that. But all of these books I will be getting for my library. So the first prompt is a non-traditional cozy companion, non-traditional being something other than a cat or a dog. And for that I picked Live and Let Die by Kim Sheehan. And this is book 2 in the Shepherd Moon Alpaca Farm series. So in this series, it's set on an alpaca farm, and we get to learn all about alpacas while solving a murder mystery. What can be better than that? Number 2 is a cat or dog on the cover, and for that I'm picking Cinco de Murder. It's the third and final book in the Taste of Texas mystery series by Rebecca Adler. The dog on the cover is Lenny, and this is just a really fun, kind of zany series that I really, really enjoy. And number 3 is a cozy mystery with an animal on the cover. For that I chose Engaged in Death by Stephanie Blackmore. This is book 1 in the Wedding Planner mystery series. And the rest of these are just buddy reads or things that I just want to read this month. So, one of the books that I'd like to read this month is Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte. This follows a governess, and I think this is a quieter novel compared to the other Bronte novels, but I've read this years ago, and I remember nothing about it except that it follows a governess. So I'm interested to see if I still really liked it, and it'll definitely be fun to discuss with everyone. I am also continuing the slog with my friend Angela from Literature Science Alliance. This is book number 9 in the Wheel of Time. It's Winter's Heart. I think this is supposed to be the worst one. I'm scared. I gave book 8, Path of Daggers, 2 stars. It was a trudge. And I feel like this one is also going to be a trudge. But it'll be fun buddy reading it. Another buddy read I have is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. This is with my friend Sharon from Sharon Dwyer. This is a murder mystery with 15 suspects. And it's told in like emails and text messages and things like that. So I think it'll be really good. Ooh. And this book smells really good. I also need to, this week actually, read The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is book 2 in the Winter Night series. It's very Russian inspired and wintry, and I loved The Bear and the Nightingale. So I need to finish book 2 and 3. I'm going to be on Evie's live show, one of the people on there, this Saturday, February 5th. I think it's at 11 a.m. EST. But I need to read books 2 and 3 in this series, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. I'm also continuing my buddy read of War and Peace with Tiffany from Beautiful Minutia. She is definitely ahead of me. This has been extremely slow going. It's been an enjoyable read, but I can't sit down and read large chunks of it, so it's taking me significantly longer than I expected, which is frustrating, but I feel like I'll get more out of it. So we'll see. I think I'm at the 18% mark right now, so it's gonna be a while till I finish it. And finally, I am continuing on with the Books of Jacob by Olga Kutarchuk and translated by Jennifer Croft. I am extremely behind. I am here, and I'm supposed to be here. So this has also been slow going for me, but I am really enjoying it. It's very weird, but I feel like I'm finally understanding what's going on, and the things that happen in this are just fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And it's slow going, but I feel like it'll be worth it once I get there. So again, this is one that I will definitely not finish in February, but I will be making progress throughout the month. So yes, hopefully I can get through all of those, and it will also allow for a little bit of mood reading throughout the month. I also really wanted to read The Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe for Febregency. It's mentioned in Northanger Abbey, but it's a really big book, and I highly doubt I can fit it in. But if everything lines up perfectly and a miracle happens, maybe I'll at least start it. We'll see. So, are you participating in Febregency or the Library Love Readathon, or have you read any of these books? If so, let me know down below. For an emoji, since it's February, drop a heart emoji in the color of your preference. And as always, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.